Do you want lots of onions? I mean, big onions like these. These onions have been overwintered. So if you want big onions like this, and if you live in a climate like mine, I'm in zone 8A, you need to start now. Let me show you how to do it. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my potting soil mix down here on my strainer or my soil sifter. And then I'm gonna sift out all of the big chunks of wood chips. You're gonna save the wood chips and put them around your trees, fruit trees if you have some, or whatever plants you have growing. And they're gonna break down over time, and they're going to feed your plants or your trees. All right, so, but if you're new to my channel, that's why I'm doing this. And the reason I'm doing it is to get the big wood chips out the way so that those tiny seeds can germinate. So let me go ahead and do that. And if you need to learn or know how to make a strainer, I'll put this video at the end, so it'll be right there for you. So let me go ahead and handle this, and we'll go on to the next steps. Real quick, look at all of the big wood chips that I just sifted, and that is going to help me with germination. All right, now that we got that squared away, we're going to fill our trays. And if you look close, these are from Vego. They have the big holes in the bottom of it. So when it's time for us to get our seedlings out, all we're gonna do is put our thumb in, or put your finger there, and it's gonna pop it out. And you don't have to worry about damaging your roots. So to make sure that we get all of the soil in here, you gotta press it down against the soil and then add over top so that they don't fall, the soil keeps falling out the bottom. And once they get compressed, then you can go ahead and take them out, and then add your seeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will let you know that you can purchase these seedling trays, and we'll talk more about them. But I come to love the trays because it helps with germination. And a little later, I'm gonna show you another tray that I already did about 2 weeks ago. And I want you to see that I have almost 99, or I almost have 100% germination. I think there's one cell that didn't germinate yet, but you need to stick around for that. And I gave you some tips of how to use these trays, because they're different. Trust me. The onions that we will be planting this year are I have white onions, and I have the early Texas grano. I used those last year, and I got those big jumbos. So I'm gonna do it again, and I want to try the white onion to see how big they can get. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start to sow these seeds. Now I'm gonna put 2 seeds in each cell, just in case one does not germinate. Then I don't want to waste the cells. So that has been working well for me. Sometimes I accidentally put more than 2 in there, but I want to get at least 2, and I will clip one of them out. You can transplant them, but I don't want to do that. I just want to go ahead and pop one and then keep it moving. All right, so I feel that is going to help me greatly with my germination. And if you have not tried to do these, plant these seeds to overwinter, then you have got to try it. I think I've been doing this for the last 3 years, and the onions have been so much bigger. So I decided to overwinter them. Now, some places may not be able to overwinter your onions, so you have to check your area or ask someone in your location. But I know zone 8A and up can do this. So I think 7 may be able to do it, but at some point you may have to cover your onion tops. So let me go ahead and knock this out, and then we'll go right on to the next step. So the seeds are down. Normally I will go ahead and spray this, but with these trays, I don't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and cover them with my topsoil. And my topsoil, the mosquitoes are bad, that's why I had to put my hood on. The topsoil is gonna be my vermiculite. So this is so light that these seeds are just gonna burst through. I use this for all of my seed starting videos, Even if I don't do a video, I still use this because this thing works like a charm, I'm telling you. So I'm getting all that in there. And I'll put a link down in the description as well if you need the vermiculite, and I'll show you the exact one that I use. But I think anyone will be just fine, but this is so light and fluffy, then this has been a straight game changer for me. Yo, yes it has. All right, so we got the vermiculite on it right there. The reason why I don't wet it down is because when I put this top on, this dome, there's an area for me to put water in here. And once I fill this up with water, it is going to start dripping down into this little square. And once it drips in that little square, it has dividers that go to each cell. And so the water is going to drip and fill up that little reservoir. And then it's going to water each one of these cells right here. So it's like a drip irrigation. And so with the dome over top, that is going to help with the humidity. And then that is going to also help the seed germinate sooner. So wait till you see my seedlings that I'm about to show you shortly. I want to tell you a couple other things that you need to know. So you see they have all these little strips right here. These are air pruning strips. Now the air pruning strips, they're gonna make sure that these seedlings don't get root bound. So when the roots come out right here, when it makes contact with the air, it self prunes them. And so when I pop these out, you won't see the wrap around. That is so amazing. It actually works. All right, so once again, I'll put the link down in the description along with my discount code so that you can get some savings with it. But they are nice and sturdy, and it helps with germination, I'm telling you. So I'm about to put the tops on all of them because I got to water them from the top like I talked about earlier, and then wait for the germination. Once they germinate, I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. Now, one thing I gotta tell you while I'm doing this is that I start now. I would have started a week ago, but I want to make sure that my starts come up, and I'm going to put them out either a week before, a week or two before my first frost, or I'll go ahead and put them out after my first frost. But they're going to get acclimated to the weather, and they're going to grow over the winter time. The root system is going to expand, and then you will have some green tops. But eventually, when it gets closer to the spring, you're going to get bigger tops because they have all the nutrients, and those roots are growing. And then you're going to have an explosion where all of those bulbs start to go out, but you got to feed them. Let me show you what the other tray looks like. Like I said, I did those 2 weeks ago, and wait till you see what they look like. All right, so look at these starts. Let me bring you in close. Let me move in so you can see. All right, so look, I have about total germination. There's like one cell, let me tilt it right here, that didn't germinate yet. This one right here, I see one little one pushing up, and I see another one about to come up. I don't know if I can get you in close to see that, but it's real small. This one right here did not come up. But look, let me show you the back. Boom. Now what I have to do, I have to go through and clip some of these because I only want one plant per cell because I don't want them to starve themselves out. So that's what I will be doing later today. But once these come up, then if you look, I'm gonna tilt it again, you can water from the bottom, and then you'll be good to go. And I didn't use the cinnamon, ground cinnamon, but if I have fungus in the top, I'll go ahead and lay my ground cinnamon, because ground cinnamon has antifungal properties, and that's what I use to fight any type fungus. So just be mindful of that. Make sure you don't forget, because I didn't say this, know what onions you need for your area. I live down south, so I want the short day onions. That is going to give me the greatest chance to produce the real big jumbos that I talk about. So if you are further up north, you'll need the long day onions. So make sure you do your research and you'll be on your way. Once these onions come up and it's time for me to go ahead and plant them, I'm gonna bring you along and show you how I plant. The onions, they are heavy feeders. I'm gonna show you what I use to enhance my soil in the raised bed that I use. I do this every time I plant, and if you do those things, chances are you're gonna have those big jumbos just like me. All right, I'll see you in the next video right over here or over there, and maybe I'll put one of those videos that shows me getting my beds ready to plant these onions. But I'm gonna bring you along either way. All right, so I'll see you.